get advanced statistics from everybody on the server using R6 Tracker. The link is in the description below. They breach garage at the bottom.
Oh, it's soft.
I feel like Elijah on Ash right now. That's what I feel.
The drone you walk past Jack on the staircase.
I mean Elijah on... Elijah on Cali.
Probably, yeah. Crouch walking towards pulling Jack from right.
Oh no.
All out, dude.
I heard it, it's fine. I was playing suicide there.
Elijah is
Never dead.
Cali.
I have the whole below you, Nick.
You might...
One
One is 51.
Wow.
Cali's 51, be careful.
It's Ender right
Big
here.
garage.
Outside. Oh.
That was Elijah. I can feel it.
Pushing up. He's number 1. Number 2 now, shut the cap.
Jumped into
He's breaching the hard wall. On the window. Left side of window. Crouch. Hit him. Proning in his
In
window.
construction.
Yeah. On the window, peeking.
Not
Yellow.
peeking now. Left side of window. Standing.
It says feeder.
Operator standing.
I don't know about those guys. Shoots.
He's
We
side,
have
no?
garage, we have garage.
Yes, side.
He's inside.
Let's
go.
He's inside.
Successful.
So much better.
That guy choked though. I should not have won this. That was a 1v4 from catwalk window
I
vaulting,
might be
dude.
tripping, but
What an absolute nightmare of a round. That was actually a spicy clutch. That was like, that's like how you play a 1v4. You isolate each target. I mean, Hibana swung me, that kind of won me the round. And then Sophia didn't push with the stun, won me the round.
no, they're not. I have
Wait.
no idea.
Oh, it's on.
Alright, let's go.
Wait,
Go.
wait.
I can go. Oh, third box. Oh, Legion dead. One guy third box still.
You have located a bomb.
Have your long.
C4 dead. I have the headshot. I have hatch.
Blue, blue.
Ah, she impacted me. God.
Can you go and block the blue door?
Side rotation.
Yes, God.
On blue rotation, yeah, blue rotation.
I'm
in
long,
the
I'm long,
box.
I'm long.
While peeking at big
Push
box.
it, push.
Right side big box, left side big box, right side big box, left side big box, right side.
One more.
Alright, that.
Last guy moto.
Are you lying, Jack?
No. Never lie.
Yeah, he's long.
It's long.
He's right in front of me. Support, no, shoot him, please. Right in front of me.
Knife him.
Knife
Knife him.
is up.
Op 4 neutralized.
Face clan, baby. I was like, I don't know what the f this guy is. I heard white swing and I was like, ah, there he is. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Siege. 20,000 hours is 2.28 years. So if you're playing over the span of 6 years, that's what, like 9 hours a day? 9 hours a day on average, probably, roughly. That's pretty accurate. And I played in 3 or 2 betas as well. So half my life, the last, 6 years have gone to Siege pretty much. Living, breathing, Siege. That's also why I retired now, because I haven't done much else the last 6 years and play Siege. Like, you play for 12 hours a day and you gotta sleep. Like, it's not a whole lot of hours left in the world. I haven't taken a single vacation except for one. Oh, a break rather. The only break I ever took in my 6 years in Pro League was a break to go see Riley 2.5 years ago. I went to America during Christmas and I was there from like December 14th until December 21st, I think, until January 3rd. That was the only break I've had in 6 years. Other than that, I've never taken a break except for one day here, one day there. And now one break I took was life defining because I'm still with Riley since, so that break led to a lot. All right, that's it. I mean, your ass.
Whoa, Nick. Just go around eating Joey's ass.
I can do what I want. He's got the merch.
Give me my t-shirt.
Joey, don't let him get it.
Oh.
Wait, please,
Hold on.
anything for a crumb, anything for a crumb. Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. How did I meet with Riley? So we actually met because of NF. And Riley and I both followed the same rapper called NF. And I was like, yo, nice, you follow NF? Me too. And back then, NF had like almost no fans. Like he was a super, super small artist. So I was like, yo, that's so cool that you also know this guy. Because like, I really love his music. And then one thing led to another. And Riley and we chose to meet up for Christmas. Because I played in Pro League. So the only time we could meet would be during like a Pro League break. And we don't get a whole lot of Pro League breaks ever, right? So I traveled to her place in America, or her parents' place rather, and spent Christmas there. there. I was like, people on Tinder will just like find something in common and they'll just like hook up. What if I find something in common with this girl? And I was like, oh, she follows NF. Hey, I also know NF. And that's how it started. I was like, yo, I just need like a way in. I can't just be like, yo, girl, you looking fine, honey. You know, I couldn't do that. I needed like something else that wasn't cheesy or sexual to get inside the DMs. So I was like, I went through her entire follower list of like hundreds of people. And I was like, NF, me too. And I DM'd Riley. Although I was a massive NF fan. So when I saw it, my jaw dropped. Like I was like, I did a double take. I was like, did she actually follow NF? I DM'd Rai. And then we started like talking a lot. And then I went to the Benelux finals in like November. And I had to tie my tie because I was casting that event. That was my first ever casting job or analyst job. Well, I wasn't casting, I was an analyst. And I called Riley on Discord and I was like, yo, do you know how to tie a tie? And she's like, yeah. But she didn't know at all. So we tried to figure out together. So we spent like literally like a couple hours the night before the show trying to figure out how to tie my tie together on Discord. That was like our first date, so to speak. So yeah, me and Riley, we figured that out. And then like we started, you know, FaceTiming or Discording a lot. I had to lie to my mom and I had to tell my mom I was going on a skiing trip with like the boys. My mom was like, what boys? And I was like, the boys, mom. What do you mean the boys? And I basically used that lie to go to America to see Riley because it was during Christmas, right? And then on the way to the airport, I said out loud, I was like, I forgot to get a Christmas present. My mom was like, who are you getting a Christmas present? And I was like, the boys, mom. She's like, what the fuck is going on? And I had to tell my mom basically at the airport right before she dropped me off that I was going to see this e-girl. Well, not e-girl, but this girl. And I wasn't spending Christmas or New Year's with my mom. And my mom she like called Riley a whore and like all kinds of words that are not safe for. So, you know, she went crazy, dude. My mom had a tantrum. I like left the car and I was like, sorry, mom. And I came back 2.5 weeks later and she's like, was it worth it? Was it worth leaving me alone on Christmas for? And I was like, oh shit. I don't think we ever recovered from that one fully. But my mom met Riley like, you know, half a year later and they're good and stuff. But my mom was fucking pissed, dude. I mean, rightfully so. I lied to her, you know, but I couldn't tell her the truth. She was gonna freak out. I knew that. I've been with Riley for 2.5 years now. We've been living together for, I want to say we've been living together for a year and a half. We had to do a lot of time and distance because of COVID last year, but she's been in Berlin with me for half a year now, maybe 7 months. Well, I was telling the story of when I told my mom I was gonna go see a girl. My mom was like, you're gonna go see an e-girl or whatever?
Oh, wow. She knew what that is?
No, I mean, that was like what I added on top.
Oh, you added it.
Yeah. I mean, my mom said a whore, so.
Oh my god.
My mom she had a tantrum in the car because I told her I was going on a skiing trip with the guys. And then she called me because I was like, I forgot a Christmas present. And she's like, for who? And she's like, tell me right now.
No, you were like, oh, her parents got me.
Found a bomb.
Yeah, didn't get one for them. And then she lost her shit, dude. She cursed me out of the car, basically.
You shouldn't have even lied, you pal.
I had to, otherwise she wouldn't let me go. No, she would. I was basically leaving my mom to be alone on Christmas and New Year's to go see Riley. She would not have let me go, no. Like, yes, mom, I'm gonna go see this girl in America. And she's like, oh, great,
Like,
when? I'm like, Christmas Day and New Year's and all that stuff. She would have cried.
But you were allowed to go on a skiing trip with the boys.
Yeah.
Because she knows I don't have a lot of friends, so she'll always be good for me, you know? And she knows I love skiing, and I haven't been able to go for a while because of Pro League. So I had to lie to her. That's her parents. Might not show it. It's on Riley's Twitter. She showed it. I wouldn't show it if it not. Like so Riley has an older sister who's 23. Riley's 20. And then Riley has her younger sister who's 17. And they have another daughter that's like 10, 9, 11. I don't remember. So they have 4 girls. Yeah, they have 4 daughters, dude. Only a few years apart. It's like if you date that family, if you're into older girls, you can go up. Like, you can go up a sister. And if you're into a younger girl, you can go down a sister. You know, 23, 20, 17, and okay, maybe the last one's a bit young. Like, you can date like a whole age group there. It's actually crazy. And if you're into a MILF, her mom's 40. You have like a whole range of people. I'm not talking for me. I'm talking for someone else. I'm with Riley, of course. They're all good looking too. Like, they have good genetics. Mom is pretty. Dad is pretty. Girls are pretty. Even their fucking dog is pretty, dude. Hopefully they didn't make the dog, but you know. Someone said the dad looks scary. Yeah, Rob is a very scary guy.
That's not scary. He's like
Yeah, he's got 200 confirmed kills as a sniper, dude.
Oh my.
And you're gonna be 201st kill if you date these girls. Kaboom.
Yeah, only if you break our heart.
Yeah, if you break their heart, you're gonna be the 201st. Yeah, he said he'll take my fingers so I can't play video games anymore. That's how fucking scary he is. He knows my weakness already. It's like, he won't cheat on my girl if I cut off his fingers if he does. Mini spawn peek. Yep, mini. mute, but I don't know.
I'm gonna check piano real quick. Minibar is clear. Oh, one is on the stage. One is on the stage. He's gonna jump out. You jumping out? Nice try.
The balcony's dead as well. Smoke. C4 below. So only one guy, we can just push
One
here.
below, yeah.
Okay, wait. I need to go to the roof then. I have to shoot.
It means Sophia on side. We can just scout out. Yeah, you can. Last guy's below. Come to the red stairs.
I'm running. I'm gonna play trash, you know? Where is it?
Where?
Trash is here, guy. Here. There's trash cans here. You see those trash bags? Yeah.
Learn something every day.
We're learning today, boy. We're gonna learn
Pretty
today.
cool.
Ah.
Wait.
Protect the
That nigga.
Intentional team kill.
Hey.
He's on arcade stairs with top, I think.
Yeah.
he
Bottom
go
part
top?
is down.
He shot my
Yeah,
drone in arcade.
he's above. He's
Oh,
over by
I
the
killed him.
kitchen room.
You must recover the diffuser.
Yeah.
Dragon dead, banded.
And that's on the side.
Got the Legion mine.
Yellow?
The diffuser has
Kill
been
them, kill them.
recovered.
No, dude. Break room. Sorry.
Let me.
Four
Like,
remaining.
I don't see anyone.
He's
Bug, close left of the door.
You have located a bomb.
No, he crossed.
Top 4
Spicy.
mission successful.
Yeah, it's spicy.